Hello my fellow smug ones, I hope you're all okay. Well, apparently watching movies and TV behind the wheel is the future, so let's begin. Okay, this story is from The Sun, and as you can see from the picture, they're actually talking about driverless cars, or cars that can drive themselves for a little while. And it says, Britain's set to be the first country to let drivers take their hands off the wheel on motorways to watch films or send emails. The lane-keeping technology would allow motorists to watch films or send texts and emails, and could reportedly be allowed by this summer. Well, I don't know about you, but I think that kind of goes against their current policy of no mobile phones behind the wheel, doesn't it? But the government is backing down from allowing this at 70 miles an hour, very sensible, and signalled that it only could be permitted in stop-start motorway traffic at speeds of up to 37 miles per hour. Okay, but within stop-start traffic, you still have to be paying attention to the road ahead, don't you? That's why it's called stop-start traffic. So if you're watching a film, you don't accidentally want to get stopped by the car in front of you, do you? Because that could cause an accident and damage to your car. Now, 37 miles an hour is a little bit specific, isn't it? I mean, why 37? Why not round it down to 30 or round it up to 40? Something which people can remember. But no, it's got to be dead on 37. And not only that, but where does that stand if you get stopped by the police? Sir, you're doing 38 miles an hour. No, I wasn't. I was doing 37. I guess there'll probably be some sort of an allowance, mile an hour or two maybe. But even then, you could still be slapped with a £200 fine and 6 points in your licence for what you think is within the rules. Senior officials at the Department for Transport, the DFT, told insurance industry chiefs last week about the proposal, as the Sunday Times reports. The plans will see the legislation of Automated Lane Keeping System, ALKS, on-board technology that takes full control of steering of a car and keeps it inside its lane. This is the thing that Teslas have, apparently. I'd love to own a Tesla, but apparently it's the next one up from cruise control or adaptive cruise control. Not only can it slow and speed up your car and even stop your car at will, but it also obviously can steer and keep you within the lanes, which is quite cool and futuristic. However, I think there need to be a lot more of them on the road for this to really be legalised, because we have heard there has been accidents in the past with things like this. Transport Secretary Grant Shapps is authorised by the Automated Electric Vehicles Act 2018 to designate vehicles compatible at least some of the circumstances or situations of safely driving themselves. Now, personally, I'm actually quite looking forward to this, and what I'm about to tell you may shock you, so brace yourself. But there are some people out there that accuse me of being a lazy driver. I know, I can't believe it either. I don't mean lazy in the way that I don't pay attention when I drive. Of course I do. I look around and do all the checks and signal everywhere. What they're saying is, why they're accusing me of being a lazy driver is because I passed my test in a manual car, but I drive an automatic. And also I use cruise control. So that does not make me a lazy driver. That makes me an efficient driver. So this would suit me brilliantly, but only when it's all worked out and everything's totally fine. Anyway, let's read on. New Teslas and the Mercedes S-Class are due to arrive later this year and are expected to be among the first to be eligible. But concerns have been expressed about the technology, and the AA Tactum Research, the motor insurance industry's research body, have highlighted alarming weaknesses. Cars cannot change lanes to avoid trouble, but are instead slow to a halt. The onboard display instantly stops showing entertainment in an emergency, but a distracted driver may still struggle to react. And they're right, that is one of the reasons why mobile phones are banned behind the wheel, isn't it? Because the reaction time takes longer. Also, I think before this becomes legal, they should make it so the cars can change lanes, because slowing down to a stop takes a while to do. And if I'm stopped on the road, I don't suddenly want someone to plough into me who's been watching Mrs. Doubtfire, really, do I? If they are doing this, I guess what they should do is have a heads-up display of the movie in the windscreen rather than in the car's infotainment screen. MP Lillian Greenwood, a Labour member of the Transport Select Committee, said ALKS is not yet ready to take over. It simply isn't safe for drivers to ignore the road and do other things while the technology is unable to respond safely to the unexpected, she said. And to be fair, yes, she has got a point. But I'm guessing this will be thoroughly tested before it's rolled out, and obviously we'll have to pass MPs' vote in Commons, and they'll obviously want it safe, won't they? The DFT said in a statement, "We have sought views on the use of the automated lane keeping system to pave the way towards introducing it safely on UK roads. No decision has been made on whether to allow ALKS to operate up to 70 miles an hour. I guess what they'll do is start at lower speeds and then probably work their way up to the maximum of 70 miles an hour. Anyway, what do you think about this? If you want to see more videos like this, you can let me know by giving the video a like, subscribe to stay updated, and share this video to get the message out there, and I'll see you in the next one.